Hello guys, welcome back to another exciting video. Today we're going to be checking out the video from Film Focus, Best Fights on Paternity Court. Now, I know I have done like something related to this kind of like moments fathers were meant to pay for child support for children that wasn't theirs. I think we saw about 3-4 stories and they were so wild. In fact, it was so heartbreaking for me to find out that men have been paying a lot of money on child support for children women knew that were not theirs. But today we're going to be doing something a little bit bush, you know, best fights on paternity court. Before we dive into it, I'm Oge. Welcome to the channel. So first time here, good to have you here. I'm sure you will love it here. Do also like this video, subscribe if you haven't, turn on the notification bell, share with your friends, drop in the comment section what you think about this video. Let's check this out together.
That's all fake. She is not like that. That is all fake.
No, that doesn't make sense though. I'm his baby mother and I have to talk to him, not you. I didn't make no baby with you.
It don't matter. He's married to me. And the money comes from me.
Right here, bro. If that's the case, if you was looking out for me, why you didn't tell me? How come I had to find out for somebody else?
Hey, bro, let me tell you like this here. It happens like that sometimes.
Why you didn't tell me? Why you calling me like a...
The 31-year-old woman looks for her father and hopes a DNA test would help her in her search.
You say you met the defendant, Mr. Jordan, in a courthouse when you were 7 years old.
Yes.
And he was taken to court for child support.
Yes.
You claimed he denied paternity testing at that time and claimed you as his daughter and began paying child support.
Yes.
But since that time, he has denied you and refused to treat you like his daughter.
She was asked by the judge why it is important for her to find her father.
I came here to see if he is my biological father because I lost my mother a year ago from breast cancer. I just want to fill that void. I don't have no one else. It's just me. And I just want to make sure that he is my father. And I just want closure.
I understand.
The person she claims could be her father had earlier been in her life when she was 7 years old.
And I immediately raised my hand and said, hey, that's okay. We don't need a paternity test. And I told her, I say, I'm your daddy, baby, right here. And I took on that responsibility, okay? And I paid her mama $400 a month.
And she was 7 years old.
She was 7 or 8. Her mom wanted me to adopt her.
Did he ever have doubts?
I've always had doubts, man, but there was nothing I could do about it.
He never tried to be a father.
I had accepted the fact that I had a one-night affair, thank you, man, with her mom one time.
Oh.
And after that, I never saw her.
Miss Mitchell was not buying that.
You say you did your best to try to establish a relationship.
Yes.
All the way up
He never
to
tried to establish a relationship. He never even tried to call me.
You claim you tried to call him daddy once.
Yes, I did.
And what happened?
He told me to call him Jordan.
Is that true, Mr. Jordan?
I tell everyone to call me Jordan, except her.
So that's his daughter.
Your daughter.
Well, I raised this one.
Here's what he had to say about his doubts.
Didn't find out about her until she was 8 years old, okay? I never had a relationship with her mom, period, ever, other than, like I say, in the
So
back.
you basically had a one-night stand.
Exactly.
Surprisingly, Miss Mitchell has doubts too.
Talk to me about your doubts.
For one, I don't look nothing like them. Hello? They Amazons. Me? I'm short. I'm only 4'8". They up there around 6'2" or something like that. Then secondly, my birth certificate don't even have his name at all.
It's time to hear from Mr. Jordan's witness.
Now this is your daughter, Ms. Wagner.
Yes.
This is my father, and he gonna do what he has to do until I die or he die. That's what's gonna happen.
Okay, looks like she's feisty. She talked about a relationship with her father.
He is right. He do stuff for me. He has always been there for me since day one, and he's gonna be there for me. I didn't ask. He is the parent. I am not the
I
parent.
think he's scared not to. Ms. Wagner.
When asked how she regarded Miss Mitchell when growing up, everything went downhill from her answer.
I'm the first one, so of course
she always thinks she first.
I am the first
everything.
one. We don't know nobody else. Don't
Whatever.
Be hating. Girl, stop hating with your
Whatever.
This is fake right here. All this crap. That's all
No,
fake.
what you are
she
is
is
fake.
not like that. That is all fake.
No,
Do
I'm
you
wrong.
girl stop playing? You gonna do what I tell you to do because I'm big.
She also revealed that Miss Mitchell disrespects her father.
So I'm at her house when daddy come over there, she called him a punk, you know what I'm saying? So of course I'm not gonna.
She speaks
She's very disrespectful to my father. Yes, you are. You call him a punk. You don't care if he takes care of you or not.
It's time for the results.
When it comes to the paternity of 31-year-old Shante Mitchell, Mr. Jordan, you are her father.
Wow.
A man refuses paternity and his
How did I even, I think I just felt like that man was actually her father. Now he said that they met each other at a courtroom when she was 7, and the man was like, okay, I'm going to be your daddy, I'm going to take care of you, like right from when she was 7. But the man said he had like a one-night stand with her mom. So when something about courtroom, they met in the courtroom, and then he was like, okay, I'm going to be your daddy. If he did not know that he was the father, he wouldn't take up such responsibility like that, and he's been a father to her ever since, right? I just felt somehow that man was the father until her mom died, and the man, stopped, was like he's no longer her father, didn't want to be in her life anymore until she brought it to court, and now only to discover that he's the daddy. How does that even work? Let's see the next story.
And his reasons are because of his wife.
Ms. Moore, you say there is only one reason the defendant, Mr. Butler, has doubts he fathered your 1-year-old daughter, and that's because of his manipulating wife.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Butler, you argue you've been told on multiple occasions by the plaintiff herself that you are not her child's father.
Yes, Your Honor.
He has not been present in the child's life, and Miss Moore doesn't consider diapers and wipes a form of presence.
If you're talking about diapers and wipes, that's it. That's not a father to me at all, period.
Only diapers and wipes?
That's it.
What is the cause of Mr. Butler's doubts?
What are those doubts?
She told me I'm not the baby daddy.
So she told you that. So you admit, Ms. Moore, you told him you're not the child's father.
One time.
What happened? How did that conversation happen?
It's happened because she told me I'm not the dad. She told me I'm not the father.
Why would she tell you that?
The baby don't even look like me.
Now, your wife is jumping out of her chair. I guess she knows the story better than you do.
It's time to hear from the wife.
Your husband says he was told by Ms. Moore he was not the father of the child.
Your Honor, on numerous times. Really, harassment? I ain't never harassed you,
and your so-called husband.
Whatever.
That part.
Your Honor, I was getting my hair done.
That part.
I was getting my hair done at one particular time when she was on the phone. He had her on speaker, and she told him, "You're not the dad. You don't have to do nothing for this baby."
She had proof to back up her claims.
She said her husband does a good job of taking care.
And he do.
No,
and
that's a text that was sent to me.
He trusts that.
This evidence that's been presented says from Miss Carter, my husband do a good job keeping me and his baby.
His baby good.
Apart from the text, she also had doubts because of this.
I believe, personally, Your Honor, to me, I believe that the conception dates are all wrong, because how can you tell somebody they pregnant in December, but you have the baby in July?
They got the judge furious with their fights.
Always two women going at it over some silent, nothing to say man.
Back and forth.
But it wouldn't even be
now
listen.
Listen. But what we aren't gonna do as ladies is degrade ourselves, act a fool up in here, and we're not gonna be disrespectful and use disrespectful language.
Judge Lauren went on to ask her to explain the conception.
Because if you told him in December that you were pregnant, your baby would have been born in September, because my daughter is September 22nd.
Explain to me, why is she wrong?
When I got pregnant, I had left. Quincy was doing so much cheating. His last 2 babies and my baby and his last baby is 2 weeks apart. I had 2 dates, July 26th or August 5th. I had an emergency C-section on July 26th.
She complained about not being able to talk to him because of his meddling wife.
Always, if I call Quincy, it's always her.
Because I'm his wife and it's one.
But that doesn't make sense though. I'm his baby mother and I have to talk to him.
It's time for the results.
In the case of Moore v. Butler, when it comes to 1-year-old Zamara Moore, it has been determined by this court, Mr. Butler, you are her father.
Check out what Miss Moore did next.
Now, look at her.
Do what you gotta do.
I'm done.
Thank you. You completed everything today.
This man doesn't know if the child belongs to him or his ex-best friend.
You say when...
Oh my gosh, that went... But I mean, she first said, there was a conversation that came up and she said, the man is not the father of the child. And then, I mean, who now actually brought the case to court? The mother of the child or the man? Because obviously she said the man is usually not in the life of the child. So if he's not always in the life of the child, his wife is not even in support, doesn't even want him to be the father of the child, because she says that their conception is kind of faulty, because when she said she was pregnant to when she had the baby, it's obvious that it's not the man. You know, obviously the couple are not, they don't even want the child. So who actually brought the case to court? The woman? Now, and now it's only to find out now that the child is actually his. I mean, that would be very difficult for the mother to take in. Let's see the next story together.
You say when you met Miss Woods, you thought you had found the woman of your dreams and were thrilled to find out you were having your first child with her. Shattered when you discovered she had sex with your best friend and he could be the biological father of your daughter, Trinity.
Here's what attracted him to her.
Personality. I really was intrigued by her energy. She's like the life of the party, but her mind is what captured my heart.
He had doubts, and here's his reason.
8 months into the pregnancy, I get a phone call from my cousin. Say she got something to tell me, but she didn't know how to tell me because it was gonna hurt my feelings.
What?
She had a conversation with Jimmy, and that Jimmy admitted to her that she slept with Jimmy.
Mr. Dudley.
Yeah. Not only that, she seen her in the club. This is stuff I didn't know.
Here's what happened when he confronted her.
She admitted that she slept with Jimmy, and guess what? She also admitted that she don't know if the baby's mine.
What in the world? You sleep with his best friend?
I'm blaming it on the alcohol.
When he accused her of partying too much, here's what she had to say.
You know how it was before. Don't come up in the courtroom acting like this something new. This ain't nothing brand new, Yana.
So look, Ms. Woods, you said you had 11 kids.
Yes.
And now you claiming that just at 43 years old, you get an opportunity to have a good time. It seems like you've been having a good time for a long time.
It's time to meet the best friend.
What do you have to add to this?
Yana, he ain't got nothing to add to it. You know why? Because he only lasts 1 minute, so
Let him speak. Let him speak. Ms. Woods, let's keep our conversation related to what's relevant in the case.
Yes, Yana.
He stated that his intention from coming was to apologize. I don't think he was buying that.
I really came here and I really want to apologize to my best friend. We've been friends for like 10 years. Okay. I just try to look out for him, make sure he, bro.
You was looking out for me.
Yeah, bro.
How was you looking out for me?
You got a little slut bucket. This is a slut bucket right here, bro.
If that's the case, if you was looking out for me, why you didn't tell me? How come I had to find out for somebody else?
Here's his reason for not being able to tell him.
I could just come to you and just, and tell you that right off the muscle, you know what I'm saying? Because I knew how into it you were. You ain't got no kids, and I know how it is. You understand what I'm saying? So I didn't want to just come at you like that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that will make it any better.
When was you gonna let me know? 15 years later? 18, 20 years later? What if this your child, bro? And you got me out here trying to take care of this child.
The fight gets crazier.
How you gonna expose me? You ain't want to expose me, baby. You want to sleep with me like everybody else.
I mean, you were looking good that night. You know what I'm saying? You look nice and everything, but that wasn't what I was trying to do
you know
at that point in time.
You couldn't stand to see me.
So hold on.
You got 11 children.
You want to break us up.
Man,
doing
down like
better
that.
than you, son.
All right, let's get some order.
It's time for the results.
When it comes to 2-year-old Trinity Woods, Mr. Dudley, you are not the father. Moving on.
Come on.
When it comes to 2-year-old Trinity Woods, Mr. Baker, you are not.
I wasn't expecting that. You mean the two men are not even the father? Oh my gosh. Oh my god, this is so heartbreaking. You mean the two men are not even the father? Interesting. What? Oh my gosh. I mean, the man already said it. The woman already had a lifestyle, before he met. According to what the woman said, she said that was how she was before he met her. So don't come to the courtroom and start acting as if I was a different person before you met me. Okay? And I mean, the supposed father felt betrayed. Like, how would his girl and his best friend be having a thing, get pregnant, and not even let me know? Do you understand? I mean, I don't think it's something anybody will want to say, except if it's usually you hear it from outside. You will never hear it from those two people. Because, I mean, it feels somehow that your best friend slept with me, we got pregnant. Nobody says that. Do you understand? I understand his betrayal and all of those things, and the friend actually came to apologize. And it's not like as if, according to him, not like he was actually into the girl. The lady also says she blames it on the alcohol. So the alcohol that caused it and made her to sleep with the best friend. Okay, so I mean, I feel so sad for the man. Okay, I mean, and the woman, I mean, usually I think they say a woman usually know who the father of her child is. How come she brought this upon herself? Does it mean she doesn't know who her father is, the father of her child is? Well, I'd love you guys to drop in the comment section what you think about this video. Your opinions and thoughts will be greatly appreciated. Do well to like this video if you enjoy, share with your friends, subscribe if you haven't, turn on notification bell, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.